morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what we're doing right now?
Well, today we're doing a custom-made garment for a company.
Okay, great. Company uniform.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what we do, we check our fabric to make sure that there is no damage on it. It's the right width fabric, it's the right color fabric too for the uniforms. All right, and what next? What are we gonna do next
Well, now
after we do our checks?
we're going to do layout of the pattern on the fabric to ensure that we have the correct width, so we don't cut into the fabric or we have less fabric to use.
Right, so we won't waste anything.
No, we won't waste anything.
All
We're not
right.
wasters.
No. All right, so we're using what size patterns for this one?
We're using a size 32 pattern. However, it's a size 32, but the waist is 34.
Okay.
Size 32, the waist normally go 2 inches bigger than the size, so we're using a size 32.
All right, nice.
So we're checking to ensure that the pattern is laid straight. So whenever the pants is finished, whenever the pants is complete, we don't have it twist to one side or to the next.
Okay, nice.
So we're going ahead now to check the selvage here is all straight and neat. So we're going to check to ensure that the pattern is also laid straight. So here at the knee, we have a 7.5 inches from the knee center to the selvage.
Right.
Here at the ankle, we have the same 7.5, so perfect.
Good.
So here is straight, and this one is also laid out almost on the and the fold opposite in the selvage, so can assure it is also straight.
Right, and that is the back, right,
This
of the
is
pants.
the back. This is the front of the pants, and this is the
The
back.
back. Okay, and it's a female pants that we're
Female
doing.
garment we're doing.
All right. Okay, so we check for all our qualities for the fabric. We did our measuring up of our patterns to make sure. And in this event, since we have more than one persons at the company who wears a size 32, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna cut all the bottoms for everybody. So we have two ladies that actually fall into the size 32 category, and their length is the same, everything is the same. So we are just going to lay up all 8 pants, because each of them get 4 each, and just do one cut. So right now she's folding the fabric for the 8 pants, right? So she making sure that the fabric is laid out flat. She already got her length. Normally it would be 2 persons doing this, but she's doing it on her own. So she's laying up her fabric nicely so that she can cut all 8 pants for the 2 young ladies that work for the company that we're doing their uniforms for. Okay, so like how we lay out the fabrics for the 8 pants and we fold everything, so we're gonna put down the pattern again and do some additional checks for the measurements to make sure that the pattern is straight before we start marking up the pants to be cut. So Miss Nikki doing our marking, make sure that she have nice straight clean lines. And it's so easy to work with patterns, right, Nikki?
Very easy.
Yeah.
All you just need to do is just to put in all the marks where the notches is, and that's it.
Right. So you don't have to be looking at different measurements to measure here, measure there, and to cut. And it's good also when you have more than one person in the company that falls in the same size, so we can do one big cutting instead of just cutting one uniforms. And it's also good to use for our individual customers as well. You know, when they come into the store, We ask them to fit a size. It makes the work easy, and if it's a timeline that they have us working on, it's much easier for us to use it so that we can get the garment finished in time. And we also do for the top as well, not only bottoms. We also have sizes that we do for tops. All right, so here is Miss Nikki. She has her little cutter, her little electric cutter that slices through fabrics like a hot knife going through butter. So instead of using our scissors, we use our cutter.
And not just that,
to
but we
make.
have the cut edge, nice, straight and clean.
Right, nice clean edges. So she cutting out her pattern, following the lines where she mark up, and just easily cut through. So Nikki, so those little excess fabric that I see you push off to the side, what we use those and do?
If it's wide enough, we can use it for the waistband. However, if it's not wide enough, we can use it to make the loop.
Oh, okay, so you see, we do not waste any fabric in here. Everything we can use and
So now I'm going
construct
to
the
go ahead
pants.
and put in our notches.
Nice. And what are the notches for?
Ensure that you're not, the pants is not off, so you're going to put the front notch. When the back is all marked up and thing, then you're going to join back the notches to notches. So you get it all straight and clean.
Okay. So it's very important to have the notches there.
See there.
Alright, so we cut the front and now we're going to do the back. So it's the same procedure for the back, right, Nikki?
Yes, it is.
Same checking from the center, the pattern to the folded area to make sure that it is straight, and it's the same lining up, putting your joints in and marking the notches. So it's just basically the same thing for the back, just the same as the front. Okay, Nikki, so what you doing now? Since we finished cutting out, so we're checking to make sure that the cut work.
We're checking to ensure that all the notches, the one that were at the bottom did not get the notch, so I'm just going through to ensure that all of the notch, so that when joining up it doesn't pose a problem.
Alright, so we're just checking to make sure that the cut work is appropriately cut.
Also checking to see if at the time of
folding
there was any that fold and get a bad cut, but as far as I'm concerned, all of them is perfect.
Right, so this is it. We show how we did our layup to cut the customized pants for the ladies at the company that we are doing the uniforms for. Nikki is going through now to ensure that all the pieces are cut properly so that we can apply the pellon in the areas where the pellon should go, and then it will go to the sewing machine next to be constructed and finished up so that we can deliver our customers' uniforms on time. Anything to add, Nikki? No, that's it?
I guess for the city.
Okay, thank you. Bye.